Thank you for staying with us on Sunday Live. A groundbreaking forest restoration program that blends large-scale tree planting with economic and livelihood empowerment is transforming the Kaptagat ecosystem in Elgeyo Marakwet. The initiative has restored over 3,000 hectares of degraded forest land, reviving not only the landscape but also the fortunes of forest edge communities. Brenda Wanga reports on a model that is breathing new life into Kaptagat Forest, a critical green lung in the Rift Valley, and changing lives in the process.
The rolling hills and deep valleys of the Kaptagat region in Elgeyo Marakwet are draped in a lush green canopy, marking it as Kenya's second greenest county. These forest blocks form part of the Cherangani Hills Water Towers, one of Kenya's 5 major water towers. Yet, not long ago, this ecosystem was severely degraded, its forest cover shrinking and water sources running dry. A green revolution, however, has changed not just the face of the ecosystem, but the very livelihoods of the forest edge communities. The Kaptagat Integrated Conservation Program started in 2013 under the patronage of Treasury PS Dr. Chris Kipto, is credited with rehabilitating the 5 forest blocks of Pombo, Sabor, Benson, Kipkapus, and Kesup, with over 3,000 hectares of forest land reclaimed. Central to this venture is the yearly planting of trees on a rotational basis of these 5 blocks.
Because of population going up, the pressure was building up on usage of the forest. And people are deriving their livelihoods from this forest because they have grazing is an important part of their life, because they are farmers. They want to get somewhere the cows can get the feed. So we said we need to find a way that is good, that is acceptable to the people, because we do restoration, but we also work out on alternative livelihoods.
Samani vile chapata hii ng'ombe nilikuwa napeleka forest. Sasa kupika huko, saa zingine ng'ombe na haribu mamiti hiyo ndogo ndogo. Hata hawezi hata kunywa maji, kwa maana huko maji ni matope. Sasa nyumbani unaweza patia ng'ombe yako maji mzuri akunywe.
The integrated program ensures that the forest edge communities are encouraged to take up alternatives to what they derive from the forest. Dairy farmers are now trading in their large local herds for a few high-grade cows.
Most of them, those who have received these animals, are doing now between 15 and 20. That is impactful, and so the farmer doesn't have to really have a lot of animals, and then they keep those animals at home. And again, we have said they can also use the same to do circular economy, where whatever waste that comes from the animals, they are able to generate biogas and even use the slurry to take to their farms, like here, and put as fertilizer, so that there's a dual benefit of whatever waste that comes is actually used to generate energy, and then that energy means that you can use biogas, which means the women don't have to go to the forest to bring firewood, which is also a main cause of degradation.
The ripple effect of Kaptagat's conservation extends far beyond the forest boundaries. Barnabas, a farmer, tree nurse owner, and a converted conservationist, says the ongoing efforts are helping to restore nature's delicate balance and even influencing local weather patterns.
From that time, from 2019, maji kwa forest imeanza kukuja juu. Hata mvua, we've experienced that the cycle of raining, which were since enzi ya mababu yetu na mababa yetu, ilikuwa March, wakati mvua ina March, ikaenda tena mpaka May, lakini sasa hii imerudi nyuma tena, imekuja sasa tuko April, inaanza kunyesha mzuri. Na ukiona sasa hata mimea imenauri mzuri, mvua imeanza kukuja, to show that we've done something in the forest.
And at the heart of this transformation, women's groups are finding empowerment and purpose through sustainable environmental work. Tumaini Women Group has been part of this effort and it continues to transform their lives.
Chenye ilitufanya tukuja hapa ni tulikuwa na shida reserve, tulikuwa tukitengeneza pombe haramu. Sasa tukaona kuliko kukimbizana na serikali kila wakati, tukaona ni heri tujianzishie kazi ya miche kidogo kidogo. Sasa tukaanza tukiwa 10 namna hiyo, tukaanza kuweka miche ya hii ya kisasa kama cypress, eucalyptus hiyo. Kidogo kidogo tukiuzia wenyeji wa karibu. Tukaendelea hivyo mpaka wengine wetu wenye walikuwa bado wako reserve wakatuunga mkono.
The success of the program, however, largely hinges on the involvement of community forest associations. These grassroots groups are not only responsible for managing the various forest blocks, but also ensuring that surrounding communities continue to benefit sustainably from the restored forests.
Sisi tumepata faida sana. Kwanza, unaona vile Marakwet iko. The shamba system wakulima wangu wanafaidika sana. Nafikiri hata tuko na shida kwa sababu shamba zimeisha. The tree cover imekuwa about 99% in our forest station. So next time, kama next year, hatuna pahali pa kulima for livelihood.
Now in its 9th year, the large-scale tree planting initiative is set to continue for another decade, anchored on the successful integration of forest conservation and improved community livelihoods.
In the 9th year, we are talking about over 90% restoration in this Kaptagat forest. And we are now saying, while the forest is fully restored, we also want to concentrate on the people to make sure that poverty levels are uplifted through empowerment programs. So we are focusing on enterprises or value chains, and the key one is livestock, because we are focusing on how to improve the breed of livestock, and we're asking farmers to choose, for instance, dairy animals that are few but with a better breed, which can give them higher quality.
The results of the restoration of the entire Kaptagat ecosystem continue to be felt not just here in Elgeyo Marakwet County, but in the neighboring counties, and the government hopes that this will be replicated across the country as it heads towards achieving its intended forest cover. Brenda Wanga, Citizen TV, in Kaptagat, Elgeyo Marakwet.